What is up, everyone? It's Lachy here. I know it's been quite a while since I last uploaded a video. About 9 months I think it's been now. So I just sort of wanted to make this one to check in and sort of talk about what I've been doing and how everything's been going, and just to see how everyone else has been going. This almost last year now, and it's been a crazy year. I know I've been really slack with uploading videos. The whole idea of this was that I sort of wanted to upload me learning this new skill and creating these businesses so that someone who was also new to it maybe in the future could see the videos and relate to it and see the things that go wrong and the things that go right, and maybe feel a bit better when they were doing it. But it was a bit tough to do it because I was learning all these new skills and building the businesses and everything while still working my day job, and then having to record the videos and edit it and upload them on top of it. So really, I guess it was probably me just being lazy. I probably could have done it if I'd put in the time and made the time for it. But I would like to be uploading a bit more again, because I definitely do miss creating the content and sort of learning that skill, but really just getting to, update with all you guys and hear how everyone else is going and hear the feedback about it. So I really miss that. But yeah, I just sort of wanted to update and see how everyone was going. So where we last left off was I was just starting my Amazon journey, I guess. And that was really a year ago. I know that video was 9 months ago, but I actually uploaded that video quite a while after I first started learning about it. So it has actually been over a year now since I first decided to start learning about Amazon. So I just sort of wanted to give an update on where I was with that. So I'm actually in the process now of my first product is on the way to the US. I've chosen it, developed it, designed it, branded it, and everything. It's been manufactured and it's on its way to America. Another reason I kind of wanted to make this video was to show that, when you're learning new skills and it's your first time, that a lot of the time things do go wrong. And in me doing this, because I know you see a lot of these success stories of in their first month, they've done a lot. And, I've had some success with other stuff, but I sort of wanted to show that, because when I first started developing the product, I had a lot of things go wrong with trying to work, obviously with COVID. It was very hard. I had to ship my product to America, but then because of the product it is, I then needed to get it. I had a restriction on how many I could send. So I actually had 1,000 of them made, and then a new restriction came in saying I could only send in 200 of them. So I had to do something with this other 800. So I'm now getting them all shipped to America, and I have to pay for them to be stored by a third-party logistics company, or a 3PL we call them. So they're gonna store 800 of them for me, and then so I have to pay for them to get shipped to America, and I have to pay for them to be stored, and then of that 200 I can send in, I have to have it split into 3 different shipments to go to 3 different warehouses because of the new COVID restrictions. So I also have to pay to have it split, and then 3 different shipping costs to the 3 different warehouses all across America. So it has become a lot more expensive, which happens. And then on its way there, so it hasn't even arrived in the warehouses yet, because on the way there, it got stopped by customs for a random full x-ray check. So that added another 2 weeks to it, and then all the Chinese companies went on a week holiday. So it added an extra 3 weeks to my estimated arrival date, and I also had to pay customs to hold it while they did their random check. So even though, there ended up being nothing wrong with it, I had to pay them to hold it, and I had to pay them to do the x-ray check, which, seems ridiculous. I know why they have to do it, but it's just, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. And what else? It went there, and then the listing that I had set up. So, you have to set up a listing for Amazon to know that your stuff is coming. And then my listing got frozen. Because they said I needed to provide more proof with the new COVID restrictions because of the type of category that I was selling in. So then I'm sort of doing a mad rush now trying to get these documents before the products get there, otherwise they won't accept it. So it's all happening. It's all, been crazy and expensive, but it's all part of the learning process, I guess. And I'll now know for next time not to do a lot of the things or how to do them better. But I just wanted to show that, the first time is like you're learning this skill of anything for the first time, and it is tough and things go wrong. But it's just all part of it. And I just wanted to show that, not every single time, like you see on YouTube, is just this, it goes there straight away and I make $10,000 in my very first one. So I just, wanted to give that other perspective of it's very real and that's what's happening, and it is tough. But you just gotta realize that in the end, you just gotta remember that in the end, it will work. I guess believe is the word. You gotta believe that in the end it is gonna work. And I just wanted to share as well, it has been a year since I started learning about it. Because I'm not yet live, I haven't started selling or anything. So I just sort of, wanted to give the idea of, obviously I haven't started making any money on this one yet. And everything has just been expenses so far. I've been paying for the education, and then paying for all the samples, and most of that year time has just been product research and development. You have to pay for all the samples and then the order and the shipping and everything like that. So I just wanted to give you guys a value, I guess. It's not so much to brag or anything, but I just wanted to show for people who are starting, that initial investment, which isn't the same for everyone. Let me know if you want to know more of the numbers or anything, but I'll share it for this one. But it's about, at the moment, I think we've spent probably close to 20,000 putting into it. And that's with the education and with all of the samples and getting my trademark done and all the brand guides and getting the packaging design, blah, 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 blah. Everything so far in that first order has been about 20,000, I would say. So that's an investment that we've put in, and we still haven't got anything back. But that's just because I know that it's going to work. Luckily I've been able to surround myself with a lot of people who are now doing very successfully, month in, month out on Amazon. So I can see that it's going to work, whether it's with this product, whether it's with the next ones. I believe that it's going to work. So I've just, it's an investment in myself, and I'm just learning from it. So it's only going to get easier from there. But I just wanted to share that number just to show that, it can be quite a bit of money and a bit of time before you start seeing any sort of return on that as well. And then, so that first product's going in. I've got another 2 products in the works that are going to be hopefully ready to start going in soon as well. So hopefully, the next couple of months I'll have those 3 products instead of just that one in there. So we've been doing that, and I've also been learning about software companies, which is really interesting. Been learning a lot about that and been developing it with one of my friends. So we've been doing a lot of ideas and learning about that, and also been learning a lot about going out and pitching to investors and building your idea and how to take it public and stuff like that. So that's all been really interesting. There's not much to report with that other than the ideas. But hopefully that'll be developing a bit more, and I'll be able to share more about that and what I've learned along those lines. But otherwise, that's about the extent of what's been happening this last year. I know it's a very short wrap up. I'd like to keep making videos and recording, what's been happening and show the process. But I think maybe more so for the tutorials and that, I think I'm probably going to leave it until in the future, and once I've had quite a bit of success with it. I'd love to go, if it works, I believe it will, but if it works, and then I get to come back, and I'd love to properly teach it, that helps me understand it more, and maybe help other people get to do it and do things that they're passionate about. So I'm probably going to leave that there for the tutorials, and maybe if I'm going to make videos, it's just going to be progress reports as it goes, as stuff starts to go live and I start selling, just so I can sort of keep checking that in, and mini celebrations as well to keep me motivated. But yeah, so that's about all that's been happening for me for the last year. I really hope everyone's been keeping well and safe, and is still getting to do things that they enjoy and getting to see people that they love and everything, because it's a very important time to stay strong together. So I hope everyone's been keeping well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully that's not in another 9 months, but yeah, stay safe everyone. Thanks for watching.